I always get these DMs trying to make me aware of what's going on over on a salacious website or over on a malicious website. And I do a good job at not opening up my DMs, which is a lot of reasons why I don't open up my DMs, because you just never know what you're gonna get. Even though you may have some good sprinkled in there, you never know what you're gonna open up in the DMs, so I don't. But like, even on my best days when I'm like, oh, I want to go see what some best friends have sent me messages, it's like people still waste their time to try and carry over messages from salacious, slanderous, defamatory websites. And then when I acknowledge the harassment, it's like, oh, you always talking about that. No, you idiots are always harassing me. Oh my God. Girl, where are we going, you ask? Away from my kids. Out of the house. Girl, I ain't going nowhere. The only place I go these days is to my car to finish down my watered down coffee and take like a personal mom moment from my children. I'm gonna tell you why, because you're probably like, best friend, you seriously got to go out to the car to get away from your kids? I literally have to pretend like I'm leaving, but I'm not really leaving, and I come and sit in the car and talk on the phone because my kids like to listen to me and then embarrass me and possibly, allegedly, tell my business to my mama. Like, my mama said, your mama ain't say nothing, be quiet. For real, be quiet, don't be telling all my business. It was hot in here. It has been hotter than a Nelly song these days, okay? So hot it hurts. Anyway, it's Taco Tuesday, but we're gonna have tacos on Wednesday because I done gave up for the day. It is the second week of virtual learning, and today I had it. Like, I really had it. Jordan, aka Josephine, that's what I call her when she really be acting like a woman. Like, Josephine was really having a difficult day. She does not like being forced to spell words that she don't know how to spell. Maximus, he likes to do magic tricks during class. Julian is my only child that really just like sits through the whole day like without any complaint, but he's a teenager now, so I kind of expect that. But you know, some of these teenagers be really needing a Concerta, Ritalin, medications and all that, because you know, attention deficit disorders is real. However, Maximus is a completely different story, but he's 9, so I mean, it's to be expected. But I'm really through. I haven't ate nothing today except a coffee. I had to go up to the kids' school today because one of the laptops is not working. I really had to keep my Christianity coat like buttoned up. You know how sometimes you'll put on the jacket and you'll let it stay open because it's not too cold outside, or you ain't worried about the rain hitting you too hard? Well, today, the rain being Satan himself, girl, I had to button that Christianity jacket up because the people at the school was tripping, telling me, well, I got to call the technical people for the computer to see what's going on because it's my problem now. No. It ain't my problem. What y'all gonna do is take this computer back and give me another computer. So I had to deal with that this morning, and just all the shenanigans of having 2 6-year-olds, trying to have them be seated all day. I just don't feel like they paying me enough for this. I'm not getting paid for this. The teacher's getting paid for this. Oh, okay, because that makes sense, because I would have thought that I was a teacher girl. But anyway, not complaining about the kids' teacher, because they do have a really patient teacher. Like, she is really great. However, I still gotta like hover around the kids, and I just gave up. I was like, just log out today, turn off the computer, I'm done. Like, I was done today. I got a headache, and I just haven't eaten, and I'm just, friend, sometimes you just have, it's just one of those days, okay? When you wanna be all alone. Monica, did you guys see the verses, Monica and Brandy? I stand for Brandy, she won. In the story, fight me, okay? So I just want to get my kids fed, and I want to take a nice long shower, and I want to clean my room because it looks like a laundromat right now, and I just want to lay down and moisturize my elbows and just watch some Netflix, you know what I'm saying? And just namaste. Jojo, Max. Breakfast is coming up. Maximus. Julian, you two put on your school clothes. I'm trying to finish breakfast. What's going on, Max? How can I help you? Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Can we just, you know, give some attention to JoJo's bun and hair is laid down? Yes. Okay, Izzy, you gonna come and make your sandwich? Okay.
Okay, got the knife ready, guys.
Mommy, if you're just apple and peanut butter sandwich,
That's enough? Okay.
And spread it
Yep.
on here. And don't get it on this side because that's for the jelly.
Okay.
Push it over too.
Okay.
Ta-da!
Okay, Bean, come make your quick little grilled cheese. We got some toast. Go ahead and put the cheese on there, baby girl. So it looks nice. Ooh, it's gonna be warm. Ooh, is it hot?
No, it's not wrong.
All right, JoJo's got her grilled cheese, strawberries, and yogurt, and Izzy has his
oranges, peanut butter, and jelly sandwich with yogurt.
Yep. Our drink is brought to you by Hershey syrup. So I'm whispering, you guys, because Max turned in all of his classwork the first week of school and did so good that they're having a private little lunch bunch meeting with all the kids, well, from his class, and they get to turn on their cameras and talk to each other. So yeah, this is really special. Good job, Max. Oh, before I even get started, I feel like I haven't even seen y'all today, like my face in the vlog. Girl, friend, girl. I've tried to pick up this camera. So, girl, what is you holding? It's not a weapon to hit somebody over the head and bust their head open to the white meat show. This is a wine opener. Boom, and there we go. Y'all better stop back there, cause if somebody get hurt, who gonna pay the medical bill? I did, after the kids got done with school, I went and got my nails done. They were just way too long, so I got them cut down. Cause I was like trying to cook and trying to pick up meat, and then the meat was getting underneath my nails, and I was like, I gagged. I was like, I can't do that. I don't like that. I don't like when nails become utensils. So funny, because before I went and got my nails done, I was pulling an orange, and Max was like, why don't you just cut the orange with your nails? At that moment, I knew it was time for me to go get my nails cut down. But anyway, yeah, so I did that and then ran to the grocery store to re-up on my San Sebastian's wine. But it's not really my favorite, but it's doable, you know. But it's not my favorite. But it might be your favorite if you're, this is a beginner's wine. See, baby, I'm an old alcoholic, okay? Just kidding. Just kidding, okay? Don't be like, oh my gosh, she said she's alcoholic. But I'm 35 years old. I know how to pick out a nice red wine or whatever. That's not it, but it is a really great beginner's wine, okay? And it's only about $10 or $11, maybe $12 if you order it online. It's very sweet, okay? Almost like a Moscato, almost like a sangria. If you want to make sangria, use that. It's very much like a dessert. That's why I say it's a beginner's wine, because when you're a beginner and you really don't have the palate for wine, you'll gravitate to something sweet, or you think, oh, grapes, it should be sweet. No, baby, vodka ain't sweet, is it? And that's made out of potatoes. You don't want your vodka to taste like a baked potato, do you? No. It hit harder than a baked potato, don't it? Actually, I don't know. Have you ever had somebody throw a baked potato at you? That might hurt. But it don't put hair on your chest like vodka. I'm just saying. So anyway, cheers, best friend. Cheers to these kids driving us crazy, trying to be teachers and moms and the school nurse and the principal and the guidance counselor, child, and the lunch lady. All of them, child. You the cafeteria lady. You doing a good job. This is definitely some communion wine. This is the stuff that the pastor pass around and be like, okay, you know what I'm talking about? This is it. It's very sweet. I don't even know why I brought this again. It's because I'm really not in the mood to drink, you guys. I just know my body needs it. You know what I'm saying? Because that puff puff pass ain't legal in this state. Even if it was, I wouldn't. I know I need something to kind of like mellow me out. I don't take any prescription medications, anxiety medications or whatever. And the doctors say that a glass of wine a day keeps the heartache away. It's good for heart health. So a good 8 ounces is good for you. I don't think I could drink wine every day. I don't know. I feel like it has too much sugar in it. And it's just not for me. It's not for me. But once you open a bottle, you gotta drink it, or you can cook with it. This is really great cooking wine too, because it's really sweet. But anyway, I've rambled enough. Let me call my children out here to help me set this table, because I've done enough, child. Children, y'all come help me clear the table so I can get Taco Wednesday started.
Can you please give me this green cheese, please? Yes.
Okay, let me see. I would like some meat.
Would you like some lettuce?
I would. I want some meat. I'm gonna just take this whole one right here because there's more meat in the pan. Okay, so anything happening at school today?
No.
And we back in my dome of silence. Y'all, I am serious about getting my mom moments in, because it's hard out here when your kids is right around the corner talking about, Mommy, I heard what you said. Speaking of hearing what you said or whatever, I knew that this would happen. I knew it. But, you know, that comes along with the territory of just speaking your truth. And when you speak your truth, others have to speak their opinion against your truth. And with that being said, I just want to let you guys know It is a very safe place for adults in the comment section. Even if you want to go against my opinion, I don't get upset with that, you guys. I like having an open conversation, and everybody isn't always going to agree with your opinions, okay? But when it comes to your truths, there is no disagreeing or trying to make me change the way I see my truth, because the truth is what it is. If I was stating an opinion, it's different. But I just want to reinstate the fact that if you can't say the same thing to me when you see me in the grocery store, okay, in the produce section, don't say it, okay? Don't say it, because I'm about that life. I will find your car and kick your tires. Just anytime you state your truth, people come back with their opinions on your truth, and everybody always has the answer, okay? I get really frustrated when it comes from a person that I've laid down and had 4 children with and spent many years of my life with, when I'm just over here trying to be, the better version of me, and I'm always getting gaslit. And there's the old saying is, hide the rock and throw your hand. Well, you say all these things about me on the internet, but then when we go to court, it's, oh, she's bringing my name up. No, I always get these DMs trying to make me aware of what's going on over on a salacious website or over on a malicious website. And I do a good job at not opening up my DMs, which is a lot of reasons why I don't open up my DMs, because you just never know what you're going to get. Even though you may have some good sprinkled in there, you never know what you're going to open up in the DMs, so I don't. But even on my best days, when I'm oh, I want to go see what some best friends have sent me messages, it's people still waste their time to try and carry over messages from salacious, slanderous, defamatory websites. And then when I acknowledge the harassment, it's oh, you always talking about that. No, you idiots are always harassing me in my DMs, okay? And gaslighting me to make it seem like this is just coming out of thin air and this is just all she has to talk about. It's sexual harassment, point blank, the end, period. I don't do sexual harassment. I know where all of that energy is coming from. And as a woman, I choose to call out sexual harassment. That's where I draw the line. I don't even blame the people on the, salacious websites. I blame the carrier of that. I blame the person who put it out there. A lot of times we like to blame the middle person, but I go straight to the source. He has no business being on those websites. I'm not on the websites, okay? I'm on this platform, living my life, sharing motherhood, right? Giving advice, complaining, drinking too much coffee, gaining too much weight, drinking water, minding my business, sharing recipes, being a best friend, and that has nothing to do with anything else except me. I'm very, very concerned about that one day my children will Google my name, right? And they will probably go onto one of these websites and read all the filth that people say about their mother. And it is so disheartening to know that the person that I made these children with has been a part of building up those salacious rumors. That's all I'm saying. And I don't think people realize this. When you have so much stuff about the one person and there's nothing about the other person, that don't mean that they Jesus. It means that I'm taking all the hits. I'm taking all the hits and I'm not responding back. Because I could definitely use my platform in a very negative way and tell each one of you to go and write something crazy and outlandish and just lies and just build a whole website around that. And then when you Google these people's names, that's what's going to come up. But I don't, because I don't got time like that on my hands. And it doesn't bring me any pleasure. That don't bring me no pleasure. That just brings you bad karma. And there's an old saying, you know, when you do dirt, you get dirt thrown back on you. You dig in that ditch, and all that stuff is going to come back on you. So sometimes, you know, I don't mind being the villain. That's the end of that topic, you guys. I mean, I know it won't be the end because we'll always have some type of back and forth conversation, because that's just the kind of channel that I have where it's a conversation between us, a delayed conversation between us. Oh, and speaking of delayed, I want to thank y'all for getting that last video that I put up to over 1,000 likes. Asking you shall receive, and I really, really, really appreciate that, for real. And I'm gonna ask y'all again to help me get this video to 1,000 likes, 2,000 if you're really with me, okay? You know what I'm saying? But you don't get anything if you don't ask for it. So make sure you guys turn on your notifications. I had a really busy week last week with the kids. It was a 3-day weekend. It was Labor Day. Happy Labor Day. Happy weekend to everybody who had a really great weekend. And oh, I braided Jordan's hair, something so cute, you guys, over the weekend. So I'm gonna try and upload a little bit more. My schedule is getting a little bit better each day, and when I catch myself complaining too much, I think about you guys. I think about the energy that I'm giving you guys, because the reason why you watch me isn't to see me complain all the time. Now, some moments you're like, all right, now I need to see something real. I need to see, you know, is she going through the same feelings that I'm going through? But I do feel like when you have a platform, it is your, I don't want to say job, but you have to be aware of how your energy affects other people. So I do catch myself and I'm like, ooh, I can't be complaining this much, because I know somebody out there watching me gets inspired from how I push through the day. So I just want to encourage you to, in your moments of complaint, add 3 things that you love about life, you love about that day, on top of that complaint, so that we can kind of get the complaints in our life down, because whatever you think is how you view the world. So I'm working on that, y'all. I'm very good at complaining. I'm very good at like, oh my God, I know, but I'm trying to do better, because I know you guys are watching, and you guys want the best for me, and I want the best for you. But Jay, I got to get back in the house, girl, and I've been trying to get this video up, but I knew I needed to record this last portion from where I left off on the last video, and that it's been about a week since my last upload. So I knew I needed to kind of round that conversation out. But moving on, honey, thank you guys for hanging out with me today and for coming to my little humble corner on the internet. I really appreciate you guys, and I will see you guys next time. Love you. Bye.